Hello, everyone. It's nice to present another report with you again. We are going to discuss communication through web with Module 7. So my turn will cover two specific topics, and these includes how do people read materials on the web and the general principles in writing for the web. Now, classmate, it's very important for us to understand that producing effective communication materials is as equal to understanding how information is consumed from a given channel of communication. So the attributes of media will allow us to know or determine how information is developed. And it's also the same attributes of these media platforms that will help us understand how information is consumed. So we have previously discussed writing for the print, the layout, the readability, the design, and all the important elements and components of it. However, it's not the same with communication through web. Some researches show that people read differently in the web, and this should be considered when writing for the web. Thus, my topics for this time. So I will be sharing with you some of the findings of the researches related to our topic today. According to Nielsen Norman Group, in their study Research-Based User Experience, generally people don't read materials on web. Okay? They scan the page and pick out individual words and sentences. They rarely read web pages word by word. So in this particular research, they found out that 79% of their test users always scanned any new page they came across, and only 16% read the material word by word. This is also supported by the study or the eye tracking study by Bajan Marketing, and it quotes, it says, screen reading is different from print materials. So they are not reading, they are seeking information. In this particular study by Palo Alto Research Center, or formerly known as Xerox Parsi, 71% of their users collect information from the web. Some of the examples of that include collecting information for a certain research. Okay, and 25% of their users find information. What is an example? An example is finding the specific location for food for lunch, or finding the best combination of clothes for fashion. So 2% explore from the web, and 2% monitor. So they scroll the screen to update random information. So basically, users spend most of their time looking for specific information on the web. So knowing that they only scan information, skim information, how long do these web users visit pages? So according to the study conducted by Wise et al., on the average web page, users will read at most 28% of the words during an average visit. So this is 20% or more likely of a certain web page. And on the average page visit, it lasts less than a minute, and users often leave web pages in just 10 to 20 seconds. So if you think about it, 10 to 20 seconds is not basically reading, okay? It's just scanning through their eyes. And it's also being supported again by the Nielsen Norman Group of Company. In their study, they said the average page visit lasts less than a minute, but many are 10 seconds or less. 55% of visitors spend fewer than 15 seconds on their website, and visitors spend an average of 19 seconds looking at the web page. So with that being said, let us try to know what are the important things they try to see from a certain web page or screen. According to Conversion Excel study, Some of their users, or 97% of their users, read the headlines. So they average 2.9 seconds, which gave them time to read 7 words, according to these researchers. 98% read the text or the one-sentence summary under the headline, and they spent only 2.8 seconds or about 7 words. And 90% of them viewed the captions. So again, with that being said, it's very important now for us to understand or to know the general principles in writing for the web. So we have here 5 tips or general principles for you to apply. We have employing scannable text, using objective language, increasing credibility, creating editorial style guide, and writing materials that can stand alone. So we're going to dig deeper on that in a short while. So first, employing scannable text using highlighted keywords. So we can use hypertext links that allow us to go on different website, typeface variation, and colored text, which is different from the other written text. We can use meaningful subheadings, but not the clever ones. We can use bulleted lists, 1 idea per paragraph or 1 sentence per paragraph. We can also use the basic concept of journalism or organization story in journalism, the inverted pyramid style. So we can start with a conclusion or a good lead. And of course, shorter and more concise writing than the conventional, since shorter sentences can give us more power when writing. Use objective language. So these are language that are neutral. Basically, just simply states facts and draws conclusion rather than boasting or using exaggerated language. So according to Nielsen, web users are busy. They want to get the facts straight. So also credibility suffers when users clearly see that the site exaggerates. They can also increase credibility by using high quality graphics, good writing, and the use of outbound hypertext links to the other sites. Writing materials that can stand alone means that we can write information as if the user has not seen the rest of the site. Okay, so although there is a good design, branding, and navigation that can help, the text on the page, classmates, should stand alone because many visitors will access web pages direct from internet search engines or through links from other websites. Then again, being supported with the statistics earlier. And lastly, classmates, creating editorial story guidelines that will help us maintain the target tone of voice when writing. So it also enforces uniformity and consistency with the use of language to maintain basic editorial quality. And of course, it also increases credibility among our web page visitors or users. So that ends my topic for this particular part of the module. I hope that you learned something from this presentation. Thank you and God bless.